The Jets are interesting. They've got $52 million in cap space. They've got some flexibility because Darnold is on his rookie deal. Their draft capital is decent as well. They've got the 11th overall pick, a mid-second rounder, 2 picks early in the third round. So they've got options here, and they definitely are going to bring in a wide receiver. I don't think Robbie Anderson comes back personally. He already came out and said, hey, I'm not giving the Jets a hometown discount. Anytime your number one wide receiver is coming out and saying stuff like that, it's probably not going to mean very much for their ability to get him back. It sounds like his loyalty is kind of gone at this point. Maybe after the experience he had last year with some backup and third-string quarterbacks, he's just ready to go where the money is. So I think Robbie Anderson does leave. And at that point, I think it makes sense for the Jets to actually draft a wide receiver. I don't know if that comes on day 1 or day 2. With that 11th pick, they could pick up Jerry Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb, which would obviously be awesome for them. Put one of those guys on the outside with Jamison Crowder running underneath. Like, you've got a real start of a core there with Sam Darnold at quarterback. So I think that's an option. I'm not sold that they're going to do it, though. They've got a lot of holes to fill on the defensive side of the ball as well. So I think they could pick up a guy like Pittman or Justin Jefferson in round 2. Those are guys that are very solid and could blossom into a really good wide receiver. We've seen several wide receivers over the past few years that are day 2 picks pan out. We saw Deebo Samuel in round 2 this past year. Terry McLaurin, I believe, went in round 3, and those guys had big impacts in their rookie season. So I think the Jets probably wait until day 2 of the draft and pick up a rookie. And I could see them going after a smaller name on the free agent list as well. Maybe a guy that's going to be a little bit cheaper, a young guy they can throw some money their way and see if they are going to develop into a true wide receiver 1 or 2, maybe like a DeMarcus Robinson type guy. So, Steph, tell me what you think about those takes.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. If they can't re-sign Robbie, then no question I would go straight to the draft. They have $52 million in cap space, which is 11th, but with just how shallow this free agent class is, I don't think there's a ton of room for them to go out and sign a big name. Maybe they get a more role player type of guy. Maybe they have DeMarcus Robinson, maybe like a kind of a lesser known field stretcher that could come in and kind of replace that Robbie Anderson role. But I love Henry Ruggs for them. He's the field stretcher. He's the Tyreek Hill comp, and a lot of people are saying that he has a more polished route tree than Tyreek Hill did coming out of college with the same level of speed. So I love that.